Hey everyone, Chris here with PEO Metrics. PEO Metrics is a free service which quickly compares the best 5 to 8 PEOs for your business, saving you up to 30% on your PEO costs. When we compare, you save. So I have decided I'd like to move into a PEO, or I'd like to switch from my current PEO. But what I don't know is what is the best time to transition into a new PEO or into a PEO to begin with, right? What makes the most sense for my business? Okay, I get asked this question a lot. Consider that switching PEOs or switching into a PEO can be a lengthy process. And if you're currently in a PEO agreement, sometimes they have out clauses which require that you provide them specific amount of notice or notice by a specific date. We have seen clients who have switched PEOs and missed the notification date, and they see PEOs come after them in some instances for the full year of administrative fees. So that can be costly if you miss that clause in your PEO agreement, right? So it's very important that if you're in a PEO today, you understand your current agreement with your PEO as it pertains to what switching might look like. Or if you're not in a PEO, that you understand what that process might look like. It will take you at least a couple of months once you decide which PEO to gear up for, plan for, and start the integration process, okay? And so what that means is you're gonna wanna start talking to your PEOs sooner than later if you're thinking about transitioning, right? Typically, that process of integration takes about 2 months once you decide which PEO is the right fit for you. And if you're thinking about what date makes the most sense to transition into or switch into a different PEO, it's always January 1st, right? The cleanest thing to do is start at the beginning of the year, but we don't always see that, right? The other clean date would be at the beginning of a new quarter, okay? So April 1st, July 1st, October 1st, or January 1st are the most common dates when we see PEOs switch into, or see companies switch into new PEOs. Look, that's because you're talking about your IRS form W-2, right? The PEO is your new employer of record. And so you want to keep that clean on the quarter start or year start for your tax filings, right? So if you're switching during the year, in the middle of the year, your employees will get 2 W-2s at the end of the year. So one from your company and one from the new PEO, or one from your current PEO and one from the new PEO. So if that transition doesn't go smoothly, the taxes for your employees might get complicated. Same for medical plans. You're going to be, unless you're staying in the same medical company, which, look, if you're shopping from one PEO to another, or you're going from a current medical plan to another, that may be top of your list, right? Is we want to stay with United or we want to stay with Aetna. That's where PEO Metrics can really help you. But if you switch plan and deductibles during the year, your employees might have to resatisfy their deductible. That can be an expensive cost for employees, so it's something to really think about. It's also very important when you're switching PEOs that you're partnering now with a certified PEO, okay? That they can really help you make the switch more efficiently. They've gone through a rigorous process with the IRS that reviews their background, their financial reporting, and other requirements, okay? That PEO that's certified with the IRS, they can now take over some or all of the company's federal income tax withholding, reporting, and payment responsibilities, okay? When you hear we're a IRS certified PEO, it means that they've established a relationship with the IRS and state tax agencies. They should be more effective at helping your company through the transition process, right? We know tax laws are extremely complex. A certified PEO can really help your company make that transition seamlessly. So if you're thinking about a PEO, when should I make the switch? Again, once you decide which PEO is the right fit for you, take you about a couple months to integrate into that PEO, and you're going to want to start most often at the beginning of the quarter. if not the beginning of the year. So something to always think about. But if you're thinking about a PEO, looking for a certified PEO, what might make sense, just keep in mind there's over 500 PEOs that exist in the US today, okay? Deciding which PEO is the right fit for your organization can be very challenging and time consuming and costly, okay? PEO metrics can compare the top 5 to 8 PEOs for your business, saving you up to 30% on your PEO cost. When we compare, you save. We'd like to provide you a free PEO analysis for your company. So if you click the link in this video description, you tell us a little bit about your company. Our PEO experts can do a complete analysis and can share with you whether we think a switch or an entry into a PEO makes sense for your business. And if so, who are the best 5 to 8 PEOs specifically for your business? And then we can narrow down those choices and you can interview your top PEOs. Thanks for watching.